Yo, what up with the YouTube? It's the Real Boss TV 815. You already know what it is. Like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. So whenever I drop, you'll be the first to get the drop. Now, the Mo3 case is going to get real interesting. I'm talking about it's going to get real interesting. And there's several reasons why. And I'm going to break it down to you. I'm going to explain it all to you. I got two bombshells that I want to drop on y'all so y'all can understand what's going on. So here we go. Now, the first bombshell is Mo3's alleged killer, Keywan White, has been released from Florida, from the feds in Florida, back to Dallas. Now, this is kind of crazy to me because you just seen him have this interview. He said he ain't coming back to Dallas. And it seemed more like it was all orchestrated with the laws to keep him in Florida out of harm's way or what have you, or whatever it could be. But now he's on his way back to Dallas. So a lot of sources in the streets are saying, this is the main thing that sources in the streets are saying. They're saying that he has served his federal gun charges, because remember, he's not charged with the murder of Mo3 on a Fed case. It's the state. So they're saying that he has served that. And now they're bringing him back to Dallas, and his trial is going to begin. So if that's so, then what that means is we finna find out a lot, because we have not yet got to see what the DA is even saying about this man. So far, there's been a lot of speculation that he probably did not even the one that actually killed him. So now that he's coming back to Dallas, it's finna be up out here, man. And when you heard him say he ain't coming back to Dallas, there's a lot of reasons why he was saying that, because he knows what's going on. A lot of people are talking and stuff. You know, they expected Keywan to just be the crash dummy, just because if nobody say nothing, it's like whoever gets caught. And they already had Keywan, and he wasn't gonna say nothing and just take it all by himself. But now he's seeing that ain't nobody looking out for him, and they try to throw him under the bus and other people under the bus. So at this point, it's every man for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna get a lot of information coming out. Just keep in mind, he is no longer in Florida. He is back in Dallas, Texas. Now, let's get to the second bombshell. All right. Now, the second bombshell that we got here. I know y'all remember this video. This is the video of another party that was riding behind Mo3, trying to make sure that this was done successful, and they done recorded themselves and somehow it hit the internet. So with that being said, that's why everybody's speculating, was Keywan the one that did it, or did Keywan run him into somebody? Because the way it happened, even the medical examiner said it looked like he had his hands up, like he ran into it. So I'm gonna tell you this, because they've been dropping a little information now. So now it is documented that for sure one of the parties in the car that was following him behind Mo3 when this happened is Devin Brown. I'm gonna say that again. It's documented. Devin Brown was originally arrested, now it's showing, as accomplice, because he was following behind Mo3 when that happened. Now, when they say one of the people, you see what I'm saying? They said one of the people, right? That lets you know that there was more cars than these people right here. Now, also I gotta let you know something else. That being said, it was more cars, right? Now, from my understanding is, okay, you know how whenever we was young and we was all riding deep, sometimes we do some stupid stuff like we'll all get on the freeway. And I don't know if y'all ever did it before. We'll all get on the freeway, we'll line up and slow down the traffic. You feel me? So when everybody asks themselves, how could he be able to just jump out on the freeway with no ongoing traffic and blase, and why this and why that? It's because they had slowed down that traffic in the back, which is it's very simple to do. You just line up and start going like 20 miles per hour. Eventually, the whole traffic gonna be stopped. Everything in front of you gonna be clear. So that way, they have an opportunity to go ahead and successfully pull this off without nobody else getting hurt or hit. You feel me? I'm just explaining to you how this is done and how it was done. So, with that being said, man, if Devin Brown, because he didn't want to do it, but if Devin Brown has to come back to Dallas, we're going to start to see all of this unravel. Because my question is, why was he even in the fence in Florida? Even if they caught him out, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. But that's either here or there. But you see, Yellow Beezy trial got postponed and they dragged it to next year. Why do you think that? Because they know they finna put that heat on Kiwan. See, Kiwan didn't want to come back to Dallas, but now he got to. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. And now we know for sure Devin Brown was one of the people behind Mo3. Obviously, it was other people in the car with him. And obviously, there were several people, but hey, it is what it is, man. Now we know there was several people following behind him. And everything they said about him stopping at the gas station is true. They was there. They was following him, man. And like I say, man, it's just sad because, like I say, a lot of the DFW rappers are cool, man. Like, it's really about getting your bag and staying out the way. Unfortunately, this turned into all this, and it's just starting to unravel. And this it just isn't working out the way that they hoped it to. So, you know, like I said, we finna find out a lot more things about this case that we never knew. And it's always like that because you know the way that they work. They're not going to give you all the information. The laws do not do that. They're not going to release that until they have all of their stuff together. They don't just keep dropping breadcrumbs. They're going to get the whole loaf and then give it to you. So you're going to find out some things that we never knew. It's going to answer some of these questions on how this happened, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. And if y'all got any information or just if there's something that you've seen about the case that nobody hasn't talked about, feel free to put that in the comments so everybody else can see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the Real Boss TV 815, man. I'm out.